Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the 6th episode of New Game Plus.
You know, Rizzo, denial is just not a river in Egypt.
It's totally no game plus. Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, 3,
2.
1.
let's jam.
I know
feel
that
ya.
feel. Well, speaking of thick, Yoon, have you been putting on... Never mind. Boxer Hajime for the win. Bro. Oh. Ever.
Billboards!
No pressure.
No pressure.
Oh, look at Ko. That's a shit-eating grin if ever I saw one. Ah, shit! Like a ghost.
She's a devil for sure.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust that look. Why not? It works for all the developers.
Right? Note that she didn't get brain freeze. There's nothing there to freeze.
Oh, wasn't it? Yeah. Smooth. The Tyrone. Oh, the Tyrone. Stop it. Kind of. Ooh. It even has multiplayer. And they're like 30 seconds in and there's no enemies. I kind of wish that the guys who released New Game would release Nene Quest and then have someone like Yahtzee Croshaw review it. I'm gonna kill this bitch. I like the BGM here.
I like her enthusiasm. Rip.
You suck. Your skill is not enough. Wow, that was quick.
Another one.
Nice.
Urusai.
Kind of glad they didn't go with the angry waitress approach, like in Gamers. Hmm. Oh, jeez. I wish I had a background that could change as soon as I strike a pose. The nervousness is contagious.
Christina.
It's there. Of course there is. Raro. That's a pretty good Philly shell she's got going on there. Nice. Setting up the team.
Did you untie me?
That juxtaposition, though. Tea Party, Hajime with boxing gloves. And quickly, someone stepped on a landmine.
Boom.
Executive decision.
The fuck?
They want Status to sell the product. And
Fuck you.
oh, that turned sour quick.
Right?
You said it.
Oh, man.
It's Hifumi time. Oh. No. Oh.
Fuck no.
Exactly. Ouch.
Woke you up, didn't it?
Hardcore.
That potion will go off in 5 minutes.
Oh boy.
Was that a totally not Splatoon reference there?
I'm thinking so. This far in, we finally get the opening. Here we go. Okay. Alba in the bear Kigurumi. Oh my god. Oh shit!
Murderer! Murderer!
Later, bitches. She does like to do this a fair bit.
Slap herself on the cheeks, pump herself up.
Yeah, about a week ago. Oh, never mind. And now it hits. Those poor bears.
Right. And just a wonderful image of bear murder.
That is nice, though.
Aw, don't cry, Alba.
Head pats?
Oh.
Aw. Hugs, not drugs. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This episode went emotionally downhill after that meeting.
This episode was all over the place on the emotional spectrum.
So that's a solid proof that even in anime, corporate squabbles suck the joy out of life.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Well, that's about as much drama as I want for this series in one
Right.
episode.
Right.
And for all what was more or less described by Shizuku as an exercise in futility.
Yeah.
So.
I think it worked well for like a mid-season climax, though.
Stinger. Ah, shit!
Well, she works right around the fucking corner, and sound travels.
Is that 160 some odd miles an hour? Oh, was it 762? Her slipping it in. Rot. Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of like Alba's better too.
It is. I think it's a very nice illustration, but I think Ko's worked better for advertising. You get a clear shot of the main character. You get more of an idea of what the game's about. It's the better corporate image. However, that one should have its own like full-page spread in an art book.
True. There is a huge difference between what's good for advertising and what's good for
Yeah.
representing, I guess.
So that was really the theme of the episode, where the artistic ideal meets what's good for business. Or maybe not meets, but where they intersect. That was way too much tension for an episode of New Game Plus.
Way too much tension.
Oh,
Holy
man.
crap.
Yeah, just with that meeting scene, it just started turning my stomach.
Well, I liked it though. It's
It works.
It is, after all, a
Story.
slice of life.
And a totally plausible situation as well.
Probably happens a lot, all too often in
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Especially in the gaming world, because the
An idealistic artist meets corporate expectations. They clash. Yeah, so that I can see that happening a lot actually.
because the IP technically belongs to the corporate shareholders, and
Gotta please
Well,
the
they want to
shareholders.
do what'll sell, so.
Yep. Yeah.
And I do technically agree with them marketing it as another
Collaboration.
between Ko and Hazuki is a lot easier to predict that it'll sell. Like it's
It
already
sounds
a.
better.
But yeah, it's already a. Well, that's why you see a lot of movies and whatever go from the creators of. Because it's like, oh, hey, I like that thing that they created before, so I'll probably like this.
Yeah, even
Then
if
you
it's
go
a-
in
no,
and
we
it's
do it all.
complete
We do it all the
shit.
time because we talk about how certain studios
That's true.
they have good streaks and they have bad streaks. It's alright, Kula. We know we're a little behind. Anyway, I wanted to touch up on that little bit with Nene's Quest.
Oh, okay.
It was certainly adorable, but I do have one thing about like what Nene did while trying to get feedback from the game. It kind of nullifies your feedback if you tell them what's going on.
Right. So her going, oh, well, the boar's charged straight ahead at you, so you need to do this.
Right.
Or, you were faked out by that one with the big tusks.
Like how many times did you die on Mario the first time before you figured out how to jump, how to kill a Goomba, how to super jump?
Let's hop in the Wayback Machine. Jeez.
Well, that's because they say, you know, they might give you like basic controls, but they don't tell
That's
you.
it.
And that's if you found one with a if you found one with a booklet.
That's true. Actually, I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't say it during the reaction, but Nene Quest kind of harkens back to the days of the NES. Yeah, well,
That's why I brought that up. That specifically, going way back to like the NES.
Nintendo Hard and all that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, I mean, you're talking about like Nene not getting quality feedback because she's more or less spoiling the gameplay for her two reviewers, if anything. But it's really just an exchange between an amateur programmer and her friends. I could sort of see something like that going on.
I could totally see something like that going on. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, if you're
if you're going to give feedback, don't say anything. Let them fuck up. Let them die. You'll learn best when you make mistakes.
More let them be like, this attack pattern's bullshit.
Right.
Or too simple, perhaps. Or other little details like that.
Because yeah, instead of telling them, oh, this is how you do it, now they think, oh, it actually is a little bit more simple, but to the consumer who doesn't get that doesn't get that insight, that might be completely harmful.
Also, a bit of an aside, find someone who looks at you the way Nene looks at parfaits.
Nene, parfait.
Nene looks like she's going to enjoy that Kumo.
And that image is now oh so exploitable. Have fun, guys.
But, yeah, I rather like this episode because, as somebody in the chat earlier said, life isn't all moe and lightheartedness.
Probably my favorite part is Yagami and Alba's interaction during the meeting, where Alba's like, I totally get it, I'm fine with it, as everybody's okay with it, and Yagami is just like, what the hell are you talking about? What is wrong with you?
Well, it's
Stop being so considerate.
Well, I mean, you get the old Japanese idiom, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. And I think Alba found herself in that position. If she decided to kind of go rogue against the company, you know, she's still very much a newbie in the company. She doesn't feel, and I think rightfully so, that she's in a place to make that sort of call.
Yeah.
Whereas Ko can kind of get away with it. She's built up a reputation in the company over, what they say, 8 years?
Yeah.
So, very long time as kind of one of the higher ups in the artistic departments there. But yeah, I did like that because, again, it's a very realistic scenario I could see happening in the offices of game developers all over the world. So,
I mean, like, so right now, we're going through the release Destiny 2, and what some of the things that are releasing are concept arts. And what's really amusing is finding out what concept arts made it into the game and what didn't. And that's pretty much like, it's similar stuff. You know, somebody in the higher up says, no, this isn't gonna work, we need something different, or we can only do so many, so shit like that happens.
Actually, Metacoola, it won't buy the company because Ko is the co-character designer. I had to put out a long pause there because of Ko's name.
Right. Instead of the Coco character designer, but these are video game characters, not sculptures made of chocolate.
Indeed.
So somehow I thought that maybe someone in our chat would misunderstand it if you said it that way.
How'd you know you That's a good one.
I see what you
I did
there.
like Hajime with the boxing gloves.
10 out of 10 would turn on her speed bags.
Someone feed me!
Seriously.
Yeah, I was more expecting. Untie me!
I was expecting you to be no.
Right.
Metacoola though, plus 10 internets to you, sir. For a very, very wonderful pun. A total knockout. Take us out, Rizzo.
So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you're interested in our Discord chat, ask for it in the comments below.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.